Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at 2 Point Hospital, the sort of spiritual successor to Theme Hospital, a game all about building hospitals to treat very wacky afflictions. And even though I've never played Theme Hospital, I'm familiar enough with its concepts to be interested in 2 Point here. But let's get right in here.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Alright, 2 Point County, Albert Crank. Hogsport, our first hospital. Okay, so I think the way this works is you go through a progression of different hospitals across this map, you know, each one having different kind of challenges and focus. So it is kind of mission focused rather than just like a sandbox hospital. Got our career goals here. Alright, let's get into our first hospital. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. Yep. Right mouse button to drag. Cursor to the edge of the screen, WSAD, zoom with the mouse wheel, you know, all the controls you'd expect. You can also drag. Reception. Patients will head there when they head to the hospital. Reception desk near the entrance. Oh, okay, so this is just a big empty building. I thought this was actually the roof. Okay, so items, reception. Okay, how do I rotate? Left mouse button and drag left or right, or Z. Okay. I prefer to use Z and X than click and then. So, where do I actually. I guess I'll just put it there. We don't really have a reception room yet. Okay, go to hire, go to assistants. So we got Gwendoline Skinner, Lila Marathon, or Fredward Plop. Increase happiness. Work for longer before requiring a break. Increase reception and retail skills. That seems like a good thing. This one's really good. So let's go with the cheaper one.
Oh.
I guess they'll just find their station. Need a general practitioner's office. Patients will visit a doctor when working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With the room selected, drag out the floor plan of the appropriate size. And then place the required items in the room. Okay. Minimum size 3x3.
Attention. Please lower your expectations.
This doesn't actually seem like the most efficient size, but whatever. So we need a door. We need a desk. I guess this is the right orientation. Filing cabinets. How much money do I have? I have 200,000, so I can probably afford, you know, like a plant. Oh. Okay, so did I... Okay, I think I deleted it. I just wanted to stop editing, but I guess it was like, oh, you mean you want to not build it? Okay, let's do this again. So, door, desk.
You were listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears
way too big
and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
I like this one that's completely useless. I guess this is a student. That's why they're not trainable. But it looks like if they have an empty slot, you can teach them. So what are you good at? Movement speed, GP diagnosis skills,
At all times.
energy drains, reduce rate, treatment skills. So it seems like Emma would be better as a GP here. Okay, so do I need like a waiting room bench? You know, like this? I almost feel like my reception is a little too big. Like, I feel like I should move the receptionist closer. You know, maybe push it down and then put a wall across this front area. Messages at the bottom right. Grout. So not gout, but grout. Like the stuff you put between tiles. Okay, so we'll need a pharmacy with a screwdriver. So let's build a pharmacy. Door there. Put a whatever this thing is. Drug mixer. I guess that's all I need in a pharmacy.
Patients are reminded not to believe in ghosts.
Just thinking like, I guess, can I put a... No, it looks like I can't put another door in. I can't make a shortcut.
I've started exploring past lives.
Alright, so we need a
myself
nurse.
with pendulums and pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best. I say one thing.
Let's
and then
hire this
another
dingle.
thing,
She's got
and I
green
say
fingers,
one
a
thing,
weak bladder,
and then
and a
another
natural
thing.
mentor.
It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
Okay, so again, not the most efficient use of space. I should probably put the GP in the center so that they can go from there to wherever they need treatment. So This guy's gonna get medication for his grout. I guess we won't have to just take a screwdriver to his toes. Alright, feeling cured.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Should I... There we go. Alright, so let's pop an extinguisher. Just kind of in this corner for when this thing catches on fire. I wonder if I should put like a leaflet thing next to this bench. I mean, we're not getting enough customers now that it's an issue, but alright. At least 2 extinguishers, so I guess I will put one in this room as well. Hire a janitor. Alright, so this janitor is good at dealing with ghosts.
To announce, not to hear you complain.
So I guess that announcement was false, and there are ghosts to worry about. I suppose if your patients die, you have to exorcise them from your hospital. Does he need, like, an office? I guess I should just put this kind of like here. That way they can kind of get to both. Just put those in front of his office. Okay, we're good on that. Clamp. Someone's giving him the clamps. Alright, so things are going pretty smoothly now. I feel like this janitor needs an office, but I can't make like a janitor's office. Alright, so I need a staff room now. Actually, you know what? Let's be a little space efficient here and
It's like the healthcare branch of the Holistics company, known to some as Hemp, is in trouble again. Apparently, Elixir, their latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
we still got plenty of money, so I'm not worried about getting a little decorative.
missing a doctor. White coat, average height, answers to doctor.
Okay, looks like we just freely pick him up. And now we need bathrooms and garbage. Garbages I've been kind of covering here. Well, let's put another one there. So these filthy animals will stop throwing garbage everywhere because if given any opportunity, they will do that. So should I hire another receptionist? Alright, so toilets. How many of these do I need in here? I don't think I need any more, actually.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Okay, sink. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna toss this one. So I'll put a sink here and a hand dryer here. That should be good. Not sure why this just has an open door, though. Can I put a door on it? No, it's not even an option in the list. Okay, diagnosis room. Alright, so let's build a general diagnosis. I guess we'll just kind of build it in the middle.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. I went to the Cirque du Parfait recently. I was impressed by how experimental the acts were, till I realized I was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
And what do we need for this room? A nurse. So let's hire a nurse. So we got Freddie Orange, who is real good, and Brandy Parker, who is not. I guess we'll hire the decent guy. So yeah, it's fairly chill, but I imagine it gets more hectic as your hospital gets bigger and you have more patients. His name's Scotty Rang, but he knocked instead. I think I should actually move the reception closer to this corner. Or at least, you know, slightly closer to the door, since there really doesn't need to be as much space as I'm giving everything.
Patients are reminded not to believe in ghosts.
Ghosts do exist, but we don't want you to believe in them. Okay, so I've unlocked a ward. Looks like we haven't gotten any really weird conditions yet. No one's turning into anything. But it seems like that's what we're getting right here. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock treatment room. We need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. I mean, I could probably just put a...
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Is there a window in here already? Okay. Got a window. Extinguisher. Plant. Hire another. GP doctor. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. Well, that's what happens when you swallow your punctuation. So everyone seems to be doing alright so far. I mean, I've got a second GP here, so...
Tired of hearing all the good things going on in the world? Sick of cheery headlines and positive articles?
So I need to unlock these with K. What is K?
Good news.
Kudosh.
Bad news.
It's like kudos, but
24
kudosh.
hours a day.
So this is how you unlock new
This is
stuff.
2 Point Radio.
So I could unlock some of this stuff, but I don't really need it yet. Eye test poster, Rorschach poster, food pyramid poster. I mean, these seem all like kind of decorative items for a lot of them. Just stuff that makes your prestige go up. Telephone, clock, chair. Doctors have discovered a new illness, bed face. Always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. So here's our first silly treatment that we're going to need a special room for. Who's got bed face? You've got bed face.
In the event of an earthquake, please stay still.
I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of normal. I mean, I guess he's got a bit of a square jaw. Alright, so let's build a ward.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Just thinking like, maybe I should make this room a little tiny bit bigger. So I can fit more than one bed in there, since we do have more than one case of bed face. That, do the screening here, and then have these beds like that. Add in a plant. I don't know who's going to water all these plants. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient. Okay, so we'll hire another nurse. Nail Dick. Oh, Nail Dick. My friends all call me Nyal. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. So I guess that's the 3 stars we can unlock. And you need a certain amount of stars to unlock each new one, so a little bit overcooked. Okay, we'll go with Dequiche. Oh, wait. Where did this extra nurse come from? I feel like I have one more nurse than I need. Are they for this room? Nurse required.
Your comfort is important to us. Please try to be comfortable.
Okay, you're looking for work. Let's drop you in here. Okay. Things are going smoothly. Still don't know why there's... Oh. What was that sound?
My therapist says I need to relax more. Find a hobby. If you have any suggestions, please send them in.
Dying.
I'll keep you posted on
That's
how my
not good.
search goes. Anything's better than my
Feeling.
last hobby.
Needs the toilet. Also
Collecting
dying.
Traffic cones.
Well, shit. One of our patients died. Bogwarts. Deluxe clinic required. So this is lightheadedness. Who's got lightheadedness? Oh. I thought their head would just swell up like a balloon, but no. It's just a little light bulb. Alright. So you can pause time, which I hadn't realized until just now. I was like, what happens if I hit the spacebar? So we're not making a lot of money right now. I was gonna say I trapped the janitor. That he was frozen, but I forgot it was paused. So, what do we need for here? We need a nurse? Alright. Let's see this treatment procedure here. Just remove their head and 3D scan a new one. Well, that works, I guess. Got any cues forming here? So yeah, it's a lot of this. It's, you know, you get weird illnesses.
Not to hear you complain.
And you build these different rooms to treat those weird illnesses, and then there are more and more of them, and they probably are more and more fatal.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I assume my, is my janitor not going to auto-water these plants? I may have to tell him to water each one. It's not like he's doing anything, he's just wandering around.
The 45th caller today will win tickets to the Rock Festival taking place next month. I admire our station manager's optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
Unqualified in ghost capture. So I don't know if it's just because... Oh, he's on break. For 5 days? I guess time works weird in this place. I mean, I guess these guys never go home, so... Are you scratching in front of the window? kind of odd. Alright, so we just need to cure one more light bulb head.
Dock Brown to the roof, please. Dock Brown to the roof.
A little bit of Back to the Future there. So I wonder, do they not actually develop the condition until they get diagnosed, or do they come in like that? I haven't actually been watching who's been coming in. How's our bed face room doing? Well, that guy's being discharged. I don't know, they don't seem to have a dramatic look, they just kind of look swollen.
Diagnosis.
So once this one is done, we should get our 1 star. Alright, get some bonus cash. Unlocked lower bullocks. And light-headed poster. I guess that is bollocks. So that's a new hospital. So, alright. Once I've done that, I unlock challenges for the next rank, which is good. It's not just a kind of generic thing like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Evolution, and Operation Genesis, where it's just kind of like, you arbitrarily hit a certain point where it's like, here's your star. So I guess that's pretty much the general flow of it. I mean, we didn't exactly get very crazy here, but maybe let's jump to the other hospital
everyone.
before we end this video.
In lower bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down the Grogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
So let's see what kind of pops up here to mix things up. So we need psychiatrists this time. But we need specifically doctors with psychiatry. So we've got a junior assistant, a janitor, and a doctor. They also appear to have extra doors? Oh, that's weird. We can buy new wings, it looks like. Makes sense though, I mean, this is not a very big area. So if I wanted to expand outward, I'd be kind of limited. Psychiatric illness. Alright, what are you? Are you our psychiatrist? Okay. Dr. Pete Roadkill. Expert in the ways of the mind. Alright, so we have a reception, we have a GP. So I'm gonna, I guess, also need a GD. I kind of don't want to block that. I don't know if this is gonna be big enough, though. Okay, let's not put that there. Let's put a pharmacy here, because you don't need too much in that. You just need the machine. We'll put the psychiatry, I guess, behind the... I mean, there are windows there, but that's alright. You can watch the patients get their mind fixed. Got it up to prestige level 3. I could unlock some stuff because I do have 180 KDOSH. Ooh, display skeleton. Brain anatomy poster. Let's put one of these in here. Alright, so drop my doctor in there. And the receptionist, so we do need to hire a... I guess I don't have a doctor for the GP. You good? Diagnosis? Okay, well no, I need general practice. Let's drop you in there. And a nurse for here. So let's grab a... Are you outside of my budget? No? Not sure that was sort of grayed out. Alright. So let's see how this goes. We've been contacted by Bungle Technologies. Build more rooms, hire more and better qualified staff, or promote and train your existing staff. Alright, let's get a general diagnosis room going here. Okay. We need a doctor. No, we just need a nurse for that. I mean, generally you're gonna need more nurses than doctors, I would think, since they do most of the actual day-to-day work at a hospital. Beyond just spending 5 minutes with a patient to diagnose them.
Patients are reminded to avoid death when possible.
So we've got a drink machine, but we don't have a snack machine. Gonna have pharmacy drug mixer upgrade and a general diagnosis easy scan machine upgrade. Okay. So here's our Mockstar affliction, which is, I guess, a mental illness. So is our janitor qualified for this? Mechanics, alright. Cost 10,000. 37 days. I guess they'll just kind of tinker with it over time, though, it sounds like.
Why is it, whenever you clip your nails in front of a computer, one of the nails always flies into the cracks of your keyboard? Does the keyboard feed on them? I don't know. No one knows.
So we should get a bathroom going. That's a real annoying layout. Having the sink on one side of the door and the... Can I put a window in the bathroom? Hand dryer on the other is what I was going to say. Okay. Tell me about your time as a rock star. He's cured, but he put on a leather jacket. Like some kind of rock star. Verbal diarrhea. Sounds like pretty much any multiplayer chat lobby. Sure, let's promote him. I'm not too worried about the cost yet, because we're pretty early in. There's our janitor tinkering away. Lazy bones. Skeletal fatigue caused by a lack of calcium in the diet. They must sleep for several days while being fed milk and cookies by a nurse. Who's got lazy bones? Is it you?
Unattended bags will be taken home by staff.
I don't know, your bones look alright for the moment.
After 4 rudderless years, 2 Point County has never been in greater need of strong leadership.
The extract a
So
pan.
vote for 4 more years of Tabitha Winsock in the mayoral elections.
Great for
Tabitha
removal of unwanted
Winsock.
kitchen
Wrong,
utensils.
but stable. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Okay, I'll finish that for now. It's not the most prestigious room, but that's alright. So we've got this kind of weird looking area. It's 50,000. This one's 75,000, and this one is 25,000. So I'll probably go for that one first because we don't have that much money. And our revenue is higher than our expenses, but not by much. Don't actually have a nurse in there. This appears to be somebody who needs kitchen utensils removed. I didn't build a break room either. Should probably do that.
Staff are reminded to get back to work.
I think that my idea of the rooms being big enough is bigger than the game actually needs them to be, like this psychiatry room. I think it's way too big. Like most of my hospital's already taken up. Oh. I don't know what I just clicked to do that. How are you doing? Feeling nothing, as a doctor should. Alright, well... we don't actually have... It says queuing. Who's actually supposed to be in here? This guy?
Please be aware, not being aware costs lives.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County.
A
And if you're
pandemic?
listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
I was gonna say, how much space do I actually need for this thing? Because I don't think I have enough. This is where I should really... It requires a pans lab, but we don't have room for that. Let's see how many days they're willing to wait. Sure, you get to be a better janitor. It's weird, because the timer is in seconds, but, like, this build stuff is in days.
Plants need water.
Which seems to be, like, 20 seconds or something? Anyhow, now that we've got one hospital on the way and a second one starting to expand, I think this is maybe a good time to call it for 2 Point Hospital. It's, you know, it's neat, it's charming, and I enjoy this kind of hospital stuff, though right now I am very tempted to tear this current layout apart and shuffle everything around to be more efficient.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Like shrinking the psychiatry office and moving around the GP. And there's Bogwarts again. Well, here, let's build this new Pans lab before we finish up here. Oh, this is a big one. Definitely want an extinguisher for that thing. Wait, you can't put windows to the outside, only to the other parts of the hospital? That seems weird. So let's hire a doctor. Plop down some more benches. Get all these pan heads over to the other building. Does she have bed head? Is that why she's stuck at that angle?
You know, I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I?
As someone who once had to
More catchy music coming right up.
sneak around a hospital to interview a oncology doctor, I can attest that hospitals have pretty sprawled out layouts with multiple buildings. It took me almost an hour to find the guy. Even with him telling me what building to meet him in. just finding the building was a challenge.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
So they just magnetize these right off your head. Alright. So, this is where I'd put, the other kind of specialty treatment wards. And yeah, just kind of continue from there to increase the rating of my hospital. But I will call it here for now, because you've seen what 2 Point Hospital is. I think if you enjoyed Theme Hospital, this seems like it's probably close enough to that to, kind of hit some of the same notes, even if it's probably a little simplified, like all spiritual successors seem to be these days, older games. But yeah, I think it's charming, I think it's fun, and I enjoy building these hospitals. But until next time, I've been Dr. Shadefire, your General Administrator of Fun. And I hope you all have a good day, and you'll join me for our next venture in healthcare buildings. See you, folks.